We have discussed the stablecoin race, which is a particular race that is taking place in the cryptocurrency space. For a very long time, we have been confined to stablecoins. Additionally, a lot of people find stablecoin talks boring. But I firmly believe that one of the most important areas we might concentrate on for this whole sector is stablecoins. The cryptocurrency market capitalization itself should drop from, say, $4 trillion. We'll simply say 4 trillion to 40 trillion, even though I know we're not trading at 4 trillion anymore. The main reason we want stablecoins to become a much larger part of the global financial system is because as their demand increases and their size increases, we are concerned about the pressure that these major actors are under to eventually change. And we're just now beginning to notice that. Just in 2025, as we watched, leading U.S. institutions, including J.P. Morgan, Bank of America, Citi, and others, said, "Guess what? Our goal is to introduce a stable coin." They wanted a piece of the pie after seeing how much money was being made and how fast the market was growing, so we too want a piece. We are now beginning to observe it even globally. European banks use a new launch to capitalize on the region's emerging stablecoin sector. Plans for a new stablecoin backed by the euro have been revealed by a group of 9 banks, including SEB, ING, and Unicredit. Next year is anticipated for the debut. It comes as the region's demand for digital payment sovereignty grows in the face of U.S. market dominance. By 2030, Citi predicts that there will be 1.9 trillion stablecoins issued worldwide. Once more, if we consider what is taking place here, we are witnessing a stablecoin grow into a huge component of the global financial system. Crypto is no longer the topic. The goal is to upset the existing quo. It is now very important to have reliable cryptocurrencies that are part of the global financial system. It's taking place. We are no longer making assumptions about it. No, the integration of stablecoins into the global financial system is just now beginning. Can you guess who wrote it? Large banks. Large banks are stepping in. Now, as U.S. market domination increases with backing from the Trump administration, this revelation comes amid a growing movement for more autonomy in digital payments in Europe. The UK Treasury has stated that it will introduce regulations on crypto assets, including stable currencies, before the year ends, and the European Central Bank is working on creating a digital version of the euro. Yes, exactly. The stablecoin race is intensifying, and we're watching. What's odd about this is that on September 17th, the World Economic Forum presented a report on how the EU's MECA and the United States Genius Act indicate transatlantic convergence on crypto responsibilities. This indicates that the United States and the European Union will begin to make significant efforts to harmonize these rules and regulations. The necessity of a harmonization strategy is something we have discussed numerous times. We cannot have distinct regulations for each country. Thus, this convergence is necessary. No, we must make sure that there is a significant convergence, a harmonized approach, and that the globe begins to agree on crypto and crypto legislation. The amusing part about this is that we recently saw the United States and the United Kingdom establish a task force to coordinate on capital markets and cryptocurrency. We only discuss this because, once more, who was a key figure in this? Casey Kratz, a Ripple employee. It's insane to consider that this Ripple employee played a significant role in this task force. And now the EU on top of this. Since the US and the UK are currently establishing a task force, let's consider the EU. In terms of crypto regulations, the US and the EU are beginning to converge. And now, on September 26th, the EU published a post outlining the importance of research and innovation in preparing for the future of payments and money. The conference's title, The Future of Payments, The Future of CBDC Digital Assets and Digital Capital Markets, was provided by a member of the ECB's executive board. Digitalization is changing the financial and payment landscape in this era of rapid change. Making sure that this change results in real advances that enhance people's lives and our economy's productivity while maintaining financial stability is crucial. In that regard, communication between research and policy is essential, not only desirable. Now, central banks all throughout the world are beginning to change their ways and inform us that, guess what? Over the course of the upcoming year, we are aiming to enable DLT transaction settlements in central bank currency. Yes, exactly. They now understand that they are lagging behind, which is why they are using a digital euro. We need that quick change to occur right now. We must lock in. We have to go quickly because there isn't any more time to wait. We descend here. Allow me to describe how research has been included into these modernization initiatives. Since I have already spoken about our goal for innovation and wholesale payments, I will mostly focus on retail payments while covering three major subjects. I'll start by talking about how research helps us adapt to technological advancements, demonstrating how central bank money has developed steadily to foster innovation while maintaining stability. Second, I will discuss how research helps us understand how digitization is changing the structure of retail payment marketplaces, as well as the role of private and public money. Finally, as we define the future of central bank money, I will talk about how research helps us look ahead, foresee danger, and take advantage of possibilities. All of this is what we have discussed. We are observing while everything is upended. Buy reliable currency. The weird thing about this is that Ripple has been involved from the beginning. From Christine Lagarde, we have this. The US SEC chairman, Paul Atkins, was a pleasure to have at the ECB, because once more the harmonization strategy between the US, UK, and EU is being observed. The amusing thing about this is that Caroline DePim was at a conference recently, and it was about America's golden age. The US is defining a new course for the regulation of cryptocurrencies, and among the important players mentioned here is Ripple. And this occurrence was visible to us. Navigating global crypto regulation and practice. Institutional readiness in a fragmented world is the title of this course. As if we were watching everyone get ready for the big event. Thank you for viewing. Goodbye.